my MC hat on again. We have Shannon Taylor, who is the Commonwealth Attorney from Henrico County, has come all the way up to be part of our Mardi Gras. I may have two microphones here. So I endorsed Pete about a year ago. And there were 24 excellent candidates at the time, and I was good friends with a bunch of them. With Beto, with Tim O'Ryan, with Kirsten Gillibrand, Amy, etc. I know Joe Biden for decades. But my crystal ball didn't work very well. I had no idea who was actually going to win. So I decided I should just be for the person that I thought would make the best president. And I had three criteria: brains, story, and character. Now, all these guys are pretty smart. They're all wonderful, but only one of them speaks 6 languages, was a Rhodes Scholar, plays the classical piano, loves James Joyce, and is incredibly well-read. He even knows the name of the Mexican president. and my best friend of 65 years was a dean at Harvard for 25 years. And so for 20 years, he's been telling me about this incredibly precocious young man at age 18. And I finally listened to him. And, he's one in a million. He's incredibly articulate and clever. I just look, he's going to crush Donald Trump in the debates. As someone who struggles to speak in public, I listen to him and say, oh my God, the ability to be so clear and simple and precise on everything is really remarkable. But then number 2, there's story. Everyone has to be a good storyteller in politics to have a good story. So here's a guy who didn't figure out his sexuality until he was 30, and now he's one half of probably the proudest gay couple in America. He didn't want to be that chicken hawk who was sending other young women and men into battle without knowing what battle was like. So he signed up and served with distinction in Afghanistan. And then as mayor of South Bend, he really transformed a dying, decaying Midwest industrial city into this millennial hotbed that's really thriving right now. And he did it by having the personal touch. By rushing to the hospital to speak Arabic or marrying a couple that walked into his office. And I want to tell you something too about experience. I've led a successful business for 40 years. I was president of the Senate, led an embassy, a member of the House. Let me tell you, there's nothing harder than being the mayor. Because every pothole, every street light that's out, every bike lane you put in place, every tax you raise at the local level, you're going to hear about it. Just ask Allison or Jeff. And I can tell you also, as a member of Congress, if something goes wrong, I can blame it on the other 434 members of the House. But you can't do that as mayor. And finally, most importantly, I care about character. Especially after 4 years of the most flamboyant liar, adulterer, lawless, and indecent, inhumane president we've ever had. But Pete is unflappable. He is warm, calm, kind, cheerful, wholly comfortable in his own skin, never attacks the other candidates, which I really, really appreciate. He brings the gravitas and discipline of a Barack Obama to this office. Our nation has never needed a healer as much as we do today, and I believe Pete can be that healer. Pete's coming to Northern Virginia next Sunday afternoon. I'm not quite sure where in Fairfax yet, but go on Eventbrite. If you have a chance, come out and listen to him. That's all I ask. We all have to be together. One of Pete's favorite subline speeches is, whoever wins the nomination, we're all going to be 100% in for that person. The big goal is beating Donald Trump. We've got some great candidates. I think Pete could be great now and will be with us for a long, long time to come. So thank you all very much.